up, guys? So apparently we got some updates of Deadpool 3, and there might be some cameos of Stan Lee on the rest of some of the upcoming Marvel movie, I guess, according to Mr. Cosmic Wonder here. So let's see what Cosmic Wonder has dug up. What other information he has dug up so far as this goes.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder, where we talk all things Marvel and MCU. I'm your host, Warren Thompson, and we have some pretty cool news concerning Deadpool and Stan Lee today. Now, obviously, it was incredibly sad when Stan Lee passed away.
Right.
While there were many people who definitely played a part in Marvel Comics and Marvel Studios, there probably wouldn't be any of this without Stan Lee.
True.
And we got used to his beloved cameos
true.
in Marvel Studios projects. But unfortunately, we haven't seen any cameos, obviously, since he passed away. But there was talk and a little bit of hope that they would still include him in some of these projects in some way, shape, or form. Venom, Let Carnage had him on a newspaper. At the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, they had sort of a Stan Lee look-alike sitting at the diner. But we haven't seen him in any recent MCU projects. But it looks like that is actually about to change. And we have some really good news concerning Deadpool today. So, let's break down this latest news. And of course, if you're new, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. So let's start off with Deadpool because it's kind of the quicker news right now. But great news as it's officially in production over at Marvel Studios. Now, they've been working on this for quite some time now, but it's pretty much just been Ryan Reynolds working on what he thinks the movie should be. Then he got the Molyneux sisters involved, and now he has new writers as well over from Marvel Studios, and now things are getting rolling. And now we have an official update from the official Deadpool movie Twitter account that says, Deadpool 3 update, we've nailed down brand integrations, story, character, and script next. Now, if you look closely, they show a picture of Peter, and we can automatically tell that this is actually a picture from Deadpool 2, where they were having auditions for the X-Force, and Peter shows up. But if you look closely at the jacket he's wearing on the right side, it says Mint Mobile, which of course is the cell phone company that Ryan Reynolds owns. So that is the joke about brand integration. But then he says the story, character, and script are next. Now, like I said, he's been working on the script for a pretty long time, and there's been about 5 writers working on the script so far, Ryan Reynolds being the main one. But now it looks like it's time to officially start working on things with Kevin Feige. Getting the script nailed down, the story nailed down, and the characters who are going to appear nailed down as well. So things are really, really moving for Deadpool 3. I'm expecting this film is going to be coming out within the next 2 years, hopefully. There are some 2024 dates that don't have movies assigned to them yet. I'm hoping that Deadpool is assigned to one of these spaces. And I'm hoping it's a Deadpool kills the Fox Universe storyline, but let me know what storyline you would like to see, and let me know how you would like to see Deadpool enter our main MCU. Now, as far as Stan Lee is concerned, something pretty cool has happened recently. In a very interesting way, Stan Lee is actually returning to Marvel Studios and will continue to cameo in movies and shows in the MCU. Marvel has signed a 20-year deal with Stan Lee Universe, which is a venture between Genius Brands International and POW. The deal is to license the name and likeness of Stan Lee for use in future feature films and television productions, as well as Disney theme parks, various experiences, and merchandising. Now, of course, Stan Lee passed away in 2018, and some people are wondering, well, what exactly are they going to do? Well, this is what Andy Hayward, chairman and CEO of Genius Brands, had to say. It really ensures that Stan, through digital technology and archival footage and other forms, will live in the most important venue, the Marvel movies and Disney theme parks. It's a broad deal. So they're going to use archival footage, so footage that they already have of Stan Lee, and put that footage into movies, and they'll probably shape it around some type of a narrative that makes sense for his cameo. And they will also probably use some CGI there as well. Since they say
I was thinking of that. They can use
other forms besides archival.
Have a different actor playing as Stan Lee, and they can just clean up his face really good and put CGI to make it look like the Stan Lee. You know what I mean?
This is really cool. I think using archival footage would be a really interesting way to keep him alive in the Marvel Universe. To have his heart and soul still kind of in that world. The world in which he played a huge role in creating. He had cameos in almost every Marvel movie before he passed away, and I think this would be a really cool way to carry on his spirit in that universe. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you like this idea, or do you think that they should just stop altogether? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss out on any...
Good job, as always, Mr. Wonder, Mr. Cosmic Wonder. Okay, so I'm gonna start talking about Stan Lee first, and then I'll go to Deadpool. So Stan Lee, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind seeing, a cameo of Stan Lee at all. I mean, shit. Listen, I mean, we know he passed away here and there, but I mean, you could still have him in there. You can just, to me, I think it's best, you can find somebody who, has like maybe a similar body or similar features as Stan Lee, and you can pretty much just clean up the CGI effect on his face even there to make him look like Stan Lee himself. So I think they could do that. I wouldn't mind it. It's funny. I remember every time when he pop in on different Marvel movies, I always call it out. I'd be like, Stan Lee. I'd be like, oh shit, it's Stan Lee, Mr. Lee. Yeah, Mr. Lee. I used to call it out all the time. I was a fan of Stan Lee because shit. I mean, he created these Marvel characters. Especially Spider-Man. He helped push that to what Marvel is today. You know what I mean? So, to me, if they put him as like more like a pay respect, for the man that, that helped build Marvel of what it is today. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't mind it, and I think the fans wouldn't mind it either. And I'd be looking forward to see what they're gonna do with that. And as far as Deadpool goes, no, I mean I've watched both Deadpool and Deadpool 2. I'm not gonna lie, I actually like the first one better than the second one. Second one was a little okay, but the first one was way, way better. It had a lot more action, and the story was pretty badass, and the effects were awesome, and what killed it for me was the action. The action pack was pure badass for me, but yeah, but I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with Deadpool 3. You know what I want? I wish. Now I don't know what story they're gonna come up with or whatever, but I just hope we can have Deadpool and Spider-Man in a Deadpool movie. I think the fans would have loved to see that. Think about it. You got Deadpool and Spider-Man, colliding together to fight some bad guy or whatever. They have like a similar villain in some sort of way. So I think the fans would have loved to see that. Hell, I would have loved to see it myself. I mean, shit, you got Deadpool and Spider-Man, and they both have the similar costumes or attires. So, that would have been interesting. If not that, then maybe Deadpool and Wolverine. Although I got a good feeling that's probably not going to happen either. So, maybe like a claw part of Wolverine, like a little itty bitty cameo of his claw or a attire that Wolverine used to wear or something like that. But yeah, man. So what do you guys think of Deadpool 3? What kind of story or what character would you want to see on Deadpool 3? And are you excited for more cameos of Mr. Stan Lee? I am. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. You know what I mean? As long as they do it right. You know what I mean? So, I'd be looking forward to it. I wouldn't mind it at all. But, yeah. If you enjoy this news or this reaction, you can go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and share. And make sure you guys click on the notification bell so that way you guys can get more upcoming videos in the near future. And if there's any videos you guys want me to reaction or do a challenge, you can always just leave it down in the comment section down below. And if you have any questions for me, you can either leave it on the comment section as well, or you can email me at greatenzo97@gmail.com. Well, guys, until next time, peace out.